My job in this technique, of course, is to injure the guy as much as I can. To start that off, I'm going to be striking him in the throat with my right hand, getting his head to go back slightly and shifting his weight onto his heels. And I'm also going to be driving through his legs with my right. As I step in here like this, I'm going to be loading all my weight onto my left, driving, of course, with my body weight. As I bring this leg up, I'm going to drive through the back of this leg, getting into sciatic, and driving across the side of the other leg, shifting all my weight onto it. This, in essence, is essentially a stomp. Strike across and then drive down, so I'm able to use that most basic strike to power this drive into the floor. Traumatizing the knee, slamming the man down, and ideally giving him some head trauma. The kidney itself is rotated and exposed right here. I'm going to be kicking up from underneath, driving with body weight to kick up into the kidney to break those ribs. As he rotates for me, his groin's going to be facing up towards the ceiling. I'm going to hammer down to the groin. This is going to be roughly the equivalent of me dropping 2 knees on him, like what we did before. As we said, every single strike should feel the same as those 2 knees dropping on him, and this is no exception. Over the top, all the way down, dropping with body weight to slam into the groin, hammering down like a third-world dictator on a table, be able to hammer down to the groin here to shift the man up in a groin reaction. This is going to be the hardest I can possibly hit the man in the groin with my punch. I strike down the groin, and now I'm going to shift my body weight so I can punch him in the throat to crush the hyoid bone, seal the windpipe, and cause the man to asphyxiate. I'm also going to add him some additional head trauma into the back there. To do this, I'm not going to simply punch him in the throat here because that lacks power. What I'm going to do is transition my weight here. As I come from here, I'm building up that energy and driving with my body weight. Things in motion tend to stay in motion, so as I drive here like this, and I stop, his head's going to continue to accelerate away. And my goal in doing that is striking him here, obviously to crush the throat and begin his death, but I'm also going to be striking his head into the concrete as well, ideally knock the man out. When I'm done with that, I can rise up. If I want to, I can kick him in the jaw on my way out the door, and we're done.